Good morning and welcome to Middleton Burney Elementary School's Terrific Kid program for the month of March. Mr. Rodney Simons is our principal, and I'm Mrs. Brady, the assistant principal. And due to COVID-19, we are following CDC guidelines, and we are live streaming today's program so our parents, grandparents, and friends are able to help us recognize our terrific kids from home. Terrific Kid is sponsored by the Kiwanis Club of the Azalea City, and other sponsors include Zaxby's, Burger King, Pax Karate, CP Deli, Muscle Whites, Beef O'Brady's, and the Putnam County School District's IT department. Mr. Overturf is here with us today representing the Kiwanis Club of the Azalea City, and we are very thankful for all of their efforts in recognizing our terrific kids. Each student's picture will be taken today as they receive their award and may be featured on our Facebook page or website. Now to recognize our terrific kids. We'll start with pre-K. Our first student is Eric Knudsen. Come on up, Eric. Come on up, Eric. Eric is chosen as my terrific kid for many reasons. He is a very helpful student. He is eager to help his classmates and comes to school every day ready to learn. Eric works really hard to learn new skills that are being taught to him. He is polite and has good manners. He is a good friend to all of his peers. Eric has a smile on his face every day and greets everyone to brighten their day. Eric has been such a joy to have in my class. Mrs. Sargent. Great job, Eric. Thank you. From Miss Virginia Walker's class, Tracy Johnson. Tracy is a good student. He's always trying his hardest and never gives up. He always has a smile on his face and is friends with everyone he meets. He is eager to learn and enjoys learning new things. Tracy is a joy to work with and a pleasure to have in our pre-K class. Miss Virginia Walker. Good job. From Mrs. Torres's pre-K class, Isaiah Chavez. We have chosen Isaiah for Terrific Kid for this term because he shows excellence at his work. He is also a well-mannered child, always on task and always willing to help his classmates. We are proud of Isaiah. Keep up the great work. Mrs. Torres.
There you go.
Elena Turner. Mrs. Coulombe's class has chosen Elena Turner as our terrific kid. Elena is an all-around, top-notch student. Although she is a natural social butterfly, this only exudes her confident personality. She's such a sweet young lady who is genuine in her care for others. She gets along with all of her classmates and attempts to work with those who aren't very open to having a partner. I admire her hard work and determination in doing her absolute best work to complete any task set before her. She begins her day with enthusiasm and a positive attitude, which is much admired and appreciated. Elena is a true asset to our class, and we are so very fortunate to have her. Thank you for being you, Elena Turner. We think you are totally terrific. Love, Mrs. Coulombe.
Can you pull your mask down? So you can smile for a picture. Huh? All right.
Caleb Squires. It is definitely Caleb's turn to be terrific kid. When Caleb first started school, he was quiet and kept to himself. The first thing we learned about him was his love of fishing. After he began to feel comfortable, a wonderful person showed up. Caleb has his eyes and ears open all the time. He watches everything that goes on around him. Any new skill he is taught, he masters it quickly. Caleb has humbly worked himself up to being one of the top students in class. He makes learning math look easy. Caleb doesn't brag, but he likes when he has done a good job. He's shown himself to be a bright student with an amazing sense of humor, and he loves to go fishing. Caleb is a student everyone wants to be friends with, and he already shows he will be a loyal friend. I truly enjoy having Caleb in my class this year. I know he will do great things in the future. He is one terrific kid who loves to go fishing. Mrs. Craiglow.
Will you put your mask down and smile for the camera? Smile. All right. Good job, buddy.
Yandel Gomez Tapia. I am so honored to have been able to watch Yandel bloom this year. When he first started kindergarten, I had a difficult time getting him to talk and answer my questions. Over time, he's become quite confident and really made great gains. Yandel is committed to doing his best and takes responsibility for his learning. He sets an example of excellence in behavior and cooperation. There is no stopping him. It has been a pleasure having Yandel in my classroom. The sky is the limit for this young man with his determination and drive. I am excited to continue to watch him grow. Keep on doing what you're doing, Yandel, and remember that you can do anything you want to. You only have to try. It has been a true joy to have you in my class this year. Mrs. Hebden. Ian Santana Medina. Ian Santana Medina was chosen as my terrific kid for many reasons. He is kind, always follows our rules, is a hard worker, and gets along great with his peers. He treats others the way he wants to be treated and understands that he is held accountable for his actions. I am ecstatic to have Ian in my class this year. Thank you, Ian, for being an outstanding student. Keep up the good work. Love, Mrs. Vega.
Put your mask down and smile for the camera. Put that down. All right. Good job.
Deborah Zonical. Deborah is an amazing student who exhibits all the tribe qualities: excellence, trustworthiness, integrity, respect, and bravery. Deborah is always listening and following directions in class. She is always eager to help me in the classroom as well as the students. Keep up the good work, Deborah. Mrs. Walker.
Pull your mask down so you can get some pictures. Thank you. All right, good job.
Imogene Owens. Imogene is such a wonderful student to have in our class. She loves to help her friends and always tries her best in the classroom. Imogene has been working very hard on her writing since she started to come back to school and is now able to write a sentence all on her own. She also has been super helpful with a friend who needs some extra help in the classroom. Imogene will very softly tell him the expectation, and the student responds in the desired behavior. I am so proud of Imogene, and I am so glad she is in my class. Keep up the great work, Imogene. Mrs. Wingfield.
Pull your mask down so you can get pictures. Pull your mask down. Pull your mask down. There you go. Smile. All right. Good job.
Joelle Lugo Mercado. I nominate Joelle Lugo Mercado as Terrific Kid. Joelle exemplifies all of the character traits of a terrific kid and is a great role model to his peers. He gives 100% of learning, completes all of his classwork on time, and keeps his work area neat and organized. He gets along well with his classmates and is very respectful to everyone. While he is humble and sweet, he can be relied upon to support others. He is kind and always willing to help others. He is truly a terrific kid and a pleasure to have in my classroom. I am very proud of him. Way to go, Joelle. Mrs. Marion.
Pull your mask down and smile for the camera. Pull your mask down. Smile. You're good.
Good job, Joelle. Leilani Barrientos Rodriguez. Leilani Barrientos Rodriguez is our terrific kid for this quarter. Leilani has shown a lot of improvement in her reading, writing, and math abilities. Leilani always has a great attitude and is a very hard worker. She's always willing to try and always a well-behaved student. Other kids can always count on her for help. The teacher can count on her too. Leilani is a role model in her class, and the teacher is thankful to have her. Keep up the great work, Miss Butcher.
All right, let's see the math class so we can take pictures.
Lionel Vasquez. Lionel is a very enthusiastic student. He has a pleasant personality, and his classmates believe him to be a very trustworthy friend. Lionel takes a keen interest in his work and is a most agreeable and willing worker. Because of Lionel's fine attitude and spirit of cooperation, he has been selected for Terrific Kid, Miss Bradshaw. Great job, Lionel.
Will you take the mask down so we can take a picture?
Thank you.
Put your mask down. Put your mask down. There you go. All right.
Good job. Joelle Serrano Santana. Joelle Serrano Santana is an awesome individual. Joelle is a terrific kid. He is a student every teacher wants to have. Joel's a hard worker. He always goes the extra mile. He's not afraid to try, and he's not afraid to fail. When asked to correct his work, he does it immediately and to your satisfaction. He is focused and refuses to be distracted. I can depend on him to be a positive role model for other students. Joel is always respectful to adults and to his peers. He treats others the way he wants to be treated. He sees the best in others and encourages others to be the best they can be. He pushes himself academically and equally athletically. Whether it is soccer, basketball, volleyball, or running, he pushes. As I watch him doing various sporting events, he does not make it easy for his opponents, but he is fair and a team player. Joel, you are a fine young man. It is with much pleasure that we honor you as a terrific kid. Do not change. We expect great things from you, and you have the skills to live up to our high expectations we have of you. We love you, and congratulations. Keep up the good work, Mrs. Donacle.
Put your mask down. Take a picture. There you go.
Good job, Joel. Gerardo Ortiz Damian. I would like to nominate Gerardo Ortiz Damian as my terrific kid. Not only does he exhibit all traits of a junior tribe leader, he goes above and beyond every day. Gerardo will give up his recess time to make sure other students are having fun. That may be pushing them on the swing or just talking to them. In class, Gerardo is the first one to step up and help when it is needed. He will take the time to explain to other classmates what they should be doing and help them when they are having difficulties. I am very proud of Gerardo and wish him well in everything he does. Mrs. Yates.
Put your mask down.
Good job, Gerardo. Vincente Pinzon. Vincente Pinzon is a terrific kid. He works hard every day at both reading and math, and he is one of the first ones to log in and begin working on his computer each day. He is always willing to help others and helps clean the classroom at the end of most days. Vincente also uses his good manners daily. He always remembers to say please and thank you without reminders. Our class is so fortunate to have him as part of our tribe. Mrs. Skelton. Savannah Eubank. Savannah Eubank is our class's terrific kid for the third term for several reasons. Savannah is very caring, kind, and helpful to her classmates. She regularly helps students when it comes to a reading or math assignment. Savannah is a hard worker and does her very best every day. She is honest and respectful and goes out of her way to show good manners. I am so proud to have Savannah in my class. Savannah, you are a terrific kid. Miss Simmons.
Smile. All right.
Good job, Savannah.
Come on, smile.
Alara Pugh. It is my proud honor to announce that Alara Pugh is my terrific kid. Alara comes from a long line of educators, and I can see all the elements of a future educator at her young age. Alara is a natural leader and always takes risks when no one else in the class is willing to try. Alara always has her hand up trying to answer the toughest questions. But more than anything, she provides an example for the other students on what a student should do in class. When I ask Alara what she comes to school for, she always says, "To learn, that's my job." What really sets Alara apart is her altruistic nature. Countless times, Alara has brought in books not only for herself, but for other students so they can share in the joy of learning and have a book at home. I am so proud to say that Alara Pugh is my terrific kid. Mr. Moultrie.
Hold your mask. Smile. Smile. All right.
Kevin Resendez. When I think of a terrific kid, I think of Kevin Resendez. Kevin is a caring leader. He is always willing to lend a helping hand. It is very common to see him leaning over someone's desk showing his classmates how to do something or helping them read. He works hard staying on top of his assignments and completing everything given to him to the best of his abilities. Kevin is respectful, a good listener, and he always follows directions. Kevin is trustworthy. He is honest in every situation. Kevin's independence is remarkable. Whether he is working virtually, from home, or at school on his desk, he gives 100%. We are proud to have you in our classroom, Kevin. You are a shining example of how a student should be. Keep up the amazing work. Miss Grissom. Thank you. Good job, Kevin. Natalie Santana Medina. Natalie is the sweetest. She works very hard and she is friends with everyone. She comes to class daily, eager and ready to work. Natalie is always willing to help others. She walks in with a smile and everyone is her friend. Thank you, Natalie, for being such a terrific kid. Mrs. White. Violeta Gomez Hernandez. Violeta Gomez Hernandez is my terrific kid. She is a role model for tribe leader traits. Violeta is a sweet young lady who participates in every lesson. She is the first to raise her hand to answer a question asked. She offers to help anyone in the classroom who needs help. Violeta is always respectful and follows the classroom rules and expectations. She acts with honesty and integrity in all that she does. Violeta has accomplished so much, and I'm excited to see what the future holds for Violeta. Mrs. McGoy. Davir Vargas Soto. Davir Vargas Soto is our terrific kid. Davir has exhibited incredible character traits throughout this school year. He is a great friend to all of his classmates. Davir always gets his work completed and puts forth his best effort on every assignment. He uses his manners and is respectful to his classmates and staff at our school. Keep up the great work, Davir. We are so lucky to have you in our class. He truly is an example for all to follow. Mrs. Guevara. Kendall Morales. We are happy to announce Kendall as our terrific kid. Kendall embodies what it means to be a well-rounded student. She works diligently in the classroom to ensure she is successful, goes out of her way to help others around her, and maintains a growth mindset in any scenario. She is an excellent partner in both academic and social situations. Kendall has a vibrant personality and truly brings a positive attitude each and every day. If she is unsure about a skill we are learning, I can count on Kendall to persevere with positivity until the end. Keep up the great work, Kendall. Your possibilities are limitless. Mrs. Fitzgerald. Giselle Pena. I nominate Giselle Pena for Terrific Kid. Giselle has shown great growth this year in her academics and her willingness to learn. She is quiet but kind to her classmates and me. I am very proud of the young lady she has become in the short time she has been in my class. I am so excited to see her continue to set high goals for herself and reach them. Great job, Giselle. Mrs. Cunningham. Good job. Tara James. Tara James is a terrific kid. She is calm and gentle and completes all of her assignments. She is especially careful to think before she speaks, making her answers a good example for the other children in the room. Tara is the student the others all want to partner with because she stays focused and refers back to the teacher's lessons. Mrs. Cox. Good job, Tara. Thank you. Tiana Ash. I have chosen Tiana Ash as my terrific kid. Tiana is attentive and works extremely hard in my class. Her hard work and determination are evident in everything she does. She is very interested in learning the material that is presented and is willing to help out in class if asked to do so. She is responsible, courteous, and a great leader. A bright smile and positive attitude makes it a joy to have Tiana in my class. Her smile is contagious, even under her mask. Keep up the great work, Mrs. Rife. Good job, Tiana. Good job. Peter Nunez Santos. I would like to nominate Peter Nunez Santos for Terrific Kid. Peter always pays attention and tries very hard. He loves to complete his work and help others. He is polite and courteous. He respects everyone and is a role model to everyone around him, and we all love having Peter in our class. Miss Reese. Thank you, Peter. Christian Hammonds. Christian Hammonds is truly an example of a terrific kid. He was chosen by both his teacher and classmates to represent our class as our terrific kid. He is thoughtful and respectful. He is responsible and always willing to share his knowledge and lend a helping hand with other classmates. Christian is well-mannered and an example for all to follow. Christian exemplifies excellence in being the best version of himself and doing the best he can, always striving to be even better. We love you, Christian. Keep up the great work. Mrs. Smallwood. Alan Verdugo Albaron. My choice for a terrific kid for the third 9 weeks is Alan Verdugo Albaron. First, he always comes to school with a desire to learn. He comes to school with questions. It is a joy to watch Alan as he is working through a problem, and he gets it. Even though I can't see his face, I know he is smiling. Another reason Alan deserves this honor is his actions in the classroom. He treats everyone with respect. He gets along with everyone and will befriend others that seem to be left out. I am glad he is there for all. Finally, Alan is responsible. He is ready each day for the lessons he will learn. He does his work and makes sure to turn it in. He will ask questions when he is confused. He has taken responsibility for his education. All of this makes Alan one terrific kid. Miss Dean. Thank you. Great job. Isaac Perez. Isaac has proven all year that he is deserving of being my terrific kid. Everyone loves to be around him, and he is the nicest student. Whenever someone doesn't have a partner, he will volunteer to let them join his group. Isaac is respectful, but always speaks up if there is something he disagrees with. He gives others a chance to answer questions, even if he already knows the answer, because he knows that everyone deserves a chance to try. He always completes his work, and he is able to justify his answer for everything. His notebook is always full of math strategies to prove how hard he works. I am so proud of how much he has grown since the beginning of the year. I am looking forward to seeing how much he will grow academically and socially for the rest of the year. Keep going, Isaac. Miss Calhoun. Julio Onofre. Julio is a hardworking student. He always strives to do his best and helps others as well. Julio is an excellent student who makes good choices both in and outside of the classroom. Keep up the great work, Julio, and we are proud to have you as our terrific kid, Mrs. Banks. Thank you. Wonderful job. Christy Santana. Christy is my terrific kid because she shows courage, is trustworthy, and respectful and responsible. Christy answers questions whether she is correct or not, where in the past she wouldn't try. She is considerate of her classmates and Mrs. Wechter Jones. Christy makes sure others do what they need to do in a respectful manner. I am very proud of you, Christy. Keep working hard, and you can do anything you put your mind to. Mrs. Wechter Jones. Good job, Christy. Jonathan Caro. I nominate Jonathan Caro as terrific kid because he has been working extra hard the past few weeks to make sure all of his work is complete. He has also been working very hard on staying focused and listening in all of his classes. He is a responsible student and always contributes to classroom discussions. I am very proud of Jonathan. Keep up the great work. Mrs. Jimenez Villegas. Good job, Jonathan. Parker Bornstein. Parker Bornstein has been chosen by her classmates as our terrific kid. Parker shows many of the character traits each day in class with her teachers and her classmates. She has proven to be a leader in the classroom, helping guide other students to success by setting a good example in her work ethic, participation, and willingness to help other students. Parker, you are a joy to have as a student, and we are all so happy you joined our class. Congratulations, Parker, and keep up the great work. Mrs. Hamill. Great job, Parker. Good job. Gabriela Perez Procopio. My terrific kid for this term is Gabriela Perez Procopio. She is one of the all-around best students I have taught in the last few years. Gabby is polite, respectful, and a hard worker. She is a role model for her peers. She avoids drama and works well in groups. She uses every strategy she can to excel in her classwork. I am fortunate and proud to be her teacher. If it was possible to clone her, I would, so every teacher could have a student like her in their class. Thanks, Gabby, for being my student. Sincerely, Mr. Horsek. Good job. Jasmine Perez Valle. I nominate Jasmine Perez Valle as my terrific kid. From the time that I came into this fifth grade class, Jasmine has really exhibited what it's like to be a terrific kid. She is always completing her work on time and puts forth her best effort. Jasmine is respectful, friendly, and honest towards anyone who is around her. She is always willing to lend a helping hand to anyone if asked to do so, or if she sees someone in need. I am so lucky to have such a sweet young lady in my classroom, Mrs. Canella. Excellent job, Jasmine. Noah Washington. Noah Washington is my choice for this term's terrific kid. Noah is an amazing student whose peers and teachers never have to question his motives. He is extremely sincere, always respectful, highly intelligent, and has a heart of gold. Noah is a people pleaser, and his actions speak for that. He is always eager to participate in the classroom, no matter if it is whole group instructional time or in a small group setting. He is the first student to raise his hand to respond to questions that are asked. Noah is a very humble young man and is first to assist any of his classmates who seek his help. He is always respectful to his teachers and his peers. He has the can-do attitude that will get him far in life. I have no doubt that Noah will make a difference in this world, as he already has made a difference in our classroom. I cannot think of a more deserving student for this recognition. Mrs. Childers. Great job, Noah. Thank you. Daniel Serrano Santana. I have had the pleasure of having Daniel in my math and science class since the beginning of the year, first virtually and then in person. From the start, he has exhibited qualities that make him a true, terrific kid. Learning virtually is quite challenging, and Daniel even excelled while doing his work at home. After he returned to school, he did even better. I am proud to call Daniel one of my students, and I can't think of a better person to be named Terrific Kid, Mr. Wall. Excellent job, Daniel. Good job. Adriana Maciel. Adriana Maciel was chosen as Miss Smith's class representative for Terrific Kid. Adriana is an extremely hardworking student who tries her hardest on every task assigned to her. She is not afraid to ask questions until she understands what she is expected to do. She has a great personality and is respected by her peers. Congratulations, Adriana, on being voted as our Terrific Kid, Miss Kay Smith. Great job. Jacob Baltazar. I nominate Jacob Baltazar as Terrific Kid. Jacob is always ready to learn, is extremely well behaved, and completes his assignments in and outside of class. He helps his classmates when needed and respects everyone at Middleton Burney. Congratulations, Jacob. Mrs. Pugh. This concludes our Terrific Kid program. Parents and grandparents, we do have extra bumper stickers in the front office, so if you would contact the front office for an extra bumper sticker, we will make sure it gets home to you. Congratulations to all the parents and guardians of our terrific kids. Without you and your collaboration with Middleton Burney, this would not be possible. Thank you.
And you come to realize one can make a difference. Reach out, stand out, find out what it's all about. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Since 1915, Kiwanis International has touched millions of lives through thousands of service programs for children around the world. When you help one child, you help the world. Life is bigger than just one, but one